joining the delightful spirit of the Spring Festival on February the 25th, 2018, also the 10th of January, Year of the Dog lunar calendar. Monks and nuns of Ba Vang Pagoda, together with Buddhists, were honored to welcome Cuban Embassy to visit the pagoda and worship Buddha in a warm and intimate atmosphere. The embassy representatives and Thầy, Thích, Trúc, Minh, the pagoda's abbot, recalled all the meaningful memories of the special and scarce relation along the history between the two nations, Vietnam and Cuba. Through all the ups and downs in over the last half-century, the loyal relation between the two brothers, who are halfway around the world, far away from each other, has always been stronger, deeper, and warmer. This relation is also the symbol of the era about deep solidarity and compassion. On this occasion, Thầy, Thích, Trúc, Minh also expressed his aspiration that the bilateral relationship between Vietnam and Cuba would become stronger through visits and meetings like this. To mark this special event, the Cuban Embassy planted a memorial tree in Buddha Garden with the hope that when the seed sprouts and its root grows deeper into the ground, the precious bond between Cuban and Vietnamese will be even stronger.
Dear Madam, as this is your first time visiting Ba Vang Pagoda, can you please share with us your first impression about this place as well as how do you feel about this visit?
Well, first of all, it is a pleasure and a high honor for me to visit this place today. For Cubans, this is an amazing visit because I already knew that this is you have here the biggest temple in the whole Indochina area, so it is huge. And the place also that is in a mountain, all the climate and the atmosphere here is very touching for us. So we feel very happy.
In the solemn atmosphere of the main hall, monks of Ba Vang Pagoda guided the Cuban delegation to offer incense and prayers to Buddha. Each procession was a prayer for the amity of the two countries, as well as peace for the whole world.
And when getting to know and communicating with those who leave their homes to impart Buddha's tenets to everyone, encouraging people to lead a more moral life, how do you feel about their virtues?
It's something that we should respect and admire because they devote their lives to the others, to teach all that they learn, to teach all that they know, and this is something that we Cubans respect very much. So we feel a deep respect for them, and I think that and we should follow some of the Buddhist teachings. I think they are very and should be very valuable for our lives.
Could you share some of your feelings about Thầy, Thích, Trúc, Minh in your first meeting?
Well, he's an amazing man because what he found here was nothing, and he built this beautiful pagodas and this beautiful place from scratches. He has made an amazing work, and we should feel respect for that. He's a man of virtues. He's a man of profound knowledge, and so we respect and we admire that.
Coming to Ba Vang Pagoda, the embassy also enjoyed a vegetarian meal with many simple but delicious dishes made from vegetables and fruits, which were prepared with the sincerity, respect, and heart of all monks, nuns, and Buddhists here. The Cuban delegation also took this opportunity to visit around the pagoda's beautiful campus filled with pure beauty of the spring. Everyone in the delegation were extremely excited about the creative miniature landscapes, which was set up by the monks and Buddhists at the pagoda. On joining with the stream of people crossing all the parts of the pagoda, the delegation also expressed their admiration about the wonderful cultural tradition of Vietnamese people, which is going to pagoda to worship Buddha at the beginning of every lunar year.
Could you tell us about your emotion when receiving the card with Buddha's teachings that can be applied to the real life?
Well, the one that I chose was very precise, so was precisely related to my work, because it says that I should prioritize all my duties, and at the same time I should fulfill all of them with calm. I should not skip steps. So that's very important for me, and I told to the people that was around me at that time that I will put it in my desk to remember every day what I should do. So I will follow the advice.
The former president of Cuba, Fidel Castro, once said, "For Vietnam, Cuba is willing to donate blood." This statement has gone into the glorious history of solidarity between the two nations. The relationship between Vietnam and Cuba has always been fostered by the bilateral support for each other, especially in difficult times. Hopefully, this visit of Cuban ambassador to Ba Vang Pagoda shall continue writing the epic history in the relation between Vietnam and Cuba.